Hi guys, welcome back to Angel Love Tarot. Thank you so much for watching. Today is going to be a special reading. I haven't done a reading in a while, and I feel like there is a lot of energy that's happening, you guys. I'm going to start my channel up again because I've been away. But look, I's married now, you guys. I's married now. So if you've been watching my videos from before, what a shock. Hey. All right. So this is going to be a general reading for Divine Feminine, okay? This is going to be for the star seeds that follow me. If you're a star seed, you know what I'm talking about. We're on a mission. And right now, this energy is hitting the pinnacle. Like, it's crazy. I can't wait to see what Spirit has to say to us. After this, I'm going to do another video using a separate set of decks over here for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, twin flame readings, because we have to see what's happening with our divine partners and our divine relationships so we can see what's happening with the mission, right? So we're all on this mission together and we all have a part to play. Okay, so Spirit, please guide me and lead me to where we need to be focused today. So I'm going to start right off with the Akashic Tarot is what I feel like. Okay, we're just going to hop right into the Akashic Tarot. All right, thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages today. All right, cleansing the deck, shuffling the deck, inviting new energies into our space today. Spirit, please guide us on our new path, on our chosen path, where you want us to be. Help us to listen, help us to learn, us who are on this new path. We've graduated to a new space. We've become new people. Let's see what Spirit has for us, okay? Let's see. The Divine Physician. That's the first card that popped out, number 6. Number 6 has been happening a lot in my life lately. It's been coming up a lot with my lucky number 22. Clearly, you can see here what looks to be Jesus Christ, the Divine Physician. And this person is giving sacred healing to this woman right here. And you see a couple of people who are watching in the background. So I feel like Spirit has a lot more messages with that card, but I'm just going to leave it right there and let's just see what else is happening. Spirit is saying to pay attention to the colors. So we have a lot of red coming out, and we know that red is the root chakra. So after that, we have the Ark of the Covenant. So far, we have 2 very spiritual cards. Okay, the Ark of the Covenant. Look what I was saying about 622 coming out in my life, and now we have 611. Which 11 times 2 is 22, right? 622 again. So I'm not sure if that is a sacred number. I might look that up. 622. If anybody knows. But I'm being drawn to back here where the Ark of the Covenant is held. That's the space where God is invited to be with people here on earth. That is the sacred space. It's called the Holies of Holies. Only the Most High Priestess are allowed to enter into that space because it is so divine, okay? And it's protected. I'm hearing it's like magically protected. It's protected by magic, by Spirit. Nobody can see it except for like the chosen people. So the Queen of Scrolls, right? So I'm getting this energy of freshness moving in. So this root chakra energy, I feel like this might be something that you've already experienced or that you've come out of. And now we're moving into the Queen of Scrolls energy, which is so vibrant and green and fresh and full of knowledge. Okay, this is going to be new knowledge. This is ancient Akashic knowledge. These are things on like the next level. If you've been watching my videos, Divine Feminine excuse me, recently completed a major accomplishment. Okay. See, look at these new beginnings. We have the One of Keys. So that is definitely, a new beginning there with the One of Keys. The Architect. You could be asked to go into a new field or to design something new, to design your life. To design your life in a new way. Look, Archangel Michael is here to help you. And you could see the little girl and the little boy. You could see the little girl and you could see the little boy. And you could see the heart on fire. So when I see this card, this heart on fire, it just reminds me of being born again, being born through the fire, right? Through the hard times, through those things that you look back and you feel like, I will never be the same again. And I feel like this is speaking about your childhood and how, you will never be a child again, but you'll always be able to have a childlike heart. And that is a gift that God has given you, a childlike heart. What else do we have here? The ascent. Okay. So that's going to higher and new places. Why do I feel like you're going there alone? Two of forces, the willow. So spirit is telling me you're not going to be going there alone, but it's going to be like incognito. The War of Roses. Yeah. So I feel like your fight in the physical world is no longer, okay? You are now a spiritual leader. Your role is to take a step back from the physical world and to encourage people in their spiritual senses, is what I feel like, okay? The Two of Keys, the treasure, right? So people are still very lost and looking for things, right? They're looking for themselves and stuff like that. And you're the person who can help them. Yeah, look, the Buddha prepares. So I feel like, Spirit is saying you're the person who can be an example to the people who are looking for the treasure that you found, which is the peace that you have, the peace of mind, the peace of heart. You can see here how he has like the halo in his mind and the halo in his heart. It's like these people are trying to learn from him, right? But he had to give it to him. He had to learn it. He had to get it from somebody. And I'm being drawn to the tree in this picture here. And I feel like, this person received this knowledge from nature itself, as opposed to a book, okay? Caught in the ruins. So I feel like Divine Feminine is very aware of the false things that keep us locked up, right? Those falsities, those lies that keep us on guard, they keep us apart. For example, like I had a recent loss in my family, my mother passed away, and then I'm having to fight with my own family. It's like one tragedy is already sad enough. Do we really have to fight right now? Like, do we really have to do that? So let's see what else is happening here. The Lookout. So this is a good card, okay? This is the lookout. This is the burning down of something. And look at this guy. He's not worried about what's burning down. It's like he's looking for what's next. Like maybe he burnt this down himself. Maybe he knew that this was worthless. Maybe he knew, this ship was going to do bad things and bring about bad things. And, you know, it's like I'd rather die than to participate in something that is negative or bad or something. Okay. Five of Keys, wishes fulfilled. So I feel like there's gonna be major blessings coming, okay? Yeah. The Two of Scrolls in Two Worlds. So this card came out in reverse with wishes fulfilled. So you're no longer stuck in the two worlds. You know which world you belong in. And I feel like you created your own world. Like you make a list to spirit, right? Make a list, a mental list or a physical list. And what are those fruits that you want to see now? What are the things that you want to experience now? The King of Scrolls, a very educated master is what I'm hearing. Very educated master, okay? The Akashic Library. Okay. The King of Scrolls in the Akashic Library. Somebody is learning something new here. And I'm hearing Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is hearing something. Look, the King of Roses came out when I said Divine Masculine. That is definitely the King of Love. The King of Roses is the Divine Masculine here. So the Divine Masculine is learning something or knows something. There's a protection. There is a strong protection over the Divine Masculine right now, because this person has a role to play in the history of humanity. We all do, but there's certain moments where it's your time, it's your moment, okay? The one of forces, the Akashic field. All right, I feel like divine masculine is going to be going through transformation or changes and encountering spirit in their own way, okay? The Queen of Roses, look at that. We got the Queen of Roses and the King of Roses. If this is not a divine counterpart reading, twin flame reading or something, this is a spiritual reading right here. Okay, these two people are finally going the same way. They're looking the same way. They're in the same direction. And I feel like, divine masculine has her bag. He's got her bag, It says the King of Roses, but if you look at him, he looks more of a knight. He looks more of a fighter, more of somebody who, is he the king because he married the queen? It's like the queen looks like she's been prepared for this position her whole life. She was born a princess. She grew up in the walls of the castle. She's never left. Whereas the King of Roses is like, this person is wearing armor. This person has been outside of the walls. This person has seen a lot of foreign places, so to say. Look at this. All this greenery. This is overgrown from a long time ago. It's ancient. There's a chair here, a king's chair with arms, So I feel like this person, he might be remembering who he really is before he had to go to war, right? Who he really is, who his real ancestry is, who he really belongs to, right? And so I feel like with the Akashic field here and the one of forces, it's going to bring these two together to show them who they really are, okay? Archangel Raphael is here. Archangel is going to guide these two together. Look, the Four of Keys, clearing the way. So Archangel Raphael is going to clear the way for these two divine partners to enter into the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven on earth, right? The chess game, the Three of Keys, right? The karmic trench. So I feel like these people have removed themselves from the game of life that is nobody wins, basically. Nobody wins if you guys fight each other. So with the karmic trench and the chess game, I feel like these two people have both realized what really matters in this world, what's important, okay? The Oracle of Delphi, the ancients, the number one. It's to listen to a higher understanding, to surrender to a higher understanding, and that you don't have all the answers. And all the answers cannot be found on the internet or in a book somewhere. It's like back in the day, people used to believe in oracles. They used to go to shamans and spiritual leaders and actually respect the things that they had to say, right? So I feel like, part of your role is to be that person for the people. You don't have to be a big star. You don't have to have a big mouth, but you just have to be there to help people find their way. All right. Let's see what else we have for our Divine Feminines. Starseeds. I'm going to use the Starseed Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. She's amazing. Her artwork is amazing. Spirit sent through messages for Divine Feminine today. Where will she be going on her next journey, her next mission? Where does she belong right now? Guide her to where she belongs in peace. And what will bring her the most joy in these hard times? All the messages for Divine Feminine that she needs to hear today, please. The Courage Peony, pink heart chakra, beautiful light. I'm seeing like new birth, a lot of pink. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Getting close to your sisters at this time and leaning on their strength would be important. Okay. What else, Spirit? Oh, shoot. Seems like a lot. Okay, let me make sure I get the right cards out. There we go. Cracked open. Rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. You're not for everyone. Okay. A new earth. All right. I'm going to be looking at these cards more. Just want to make sure I get out all the messages for Divine Feminine for today that she needs to hear right now. It's a hard times, right? All right. I think that's pretty good. So here we have cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. That's letting go of things that are beyond your control, right? You can't control everything. You can only control what you do, and that's it. Baby steps, okay? Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So you can see it. There's a shadow girl here. You know, there's another shadow girl here. The same person as she's walking up. You know, she's taking step by step until she gets to this vortex of whatever is the beyond, right? Whatever she hasn't experienced or whatever she's not aware of. She's only going to find it one step at a time. And she has to remember, you know, that you are not for everyone, okay? Embrace your awareness and face your true north. It's like, this is beautiful Saturn, right? And Saturn is a gas giant. So think about all the energy that it takes to, you know, keep Saturn going. Saturn is very, very powerful. There's a lot of information that comes from Saturn to Earth, back and forth. There's a lot of people that work with entities through Saturn, if you believe in that. There's a calling, you know, if you've ever been called by Saturn, it's for a special mission. And people who are attracted to Saturn are attracted to power, is what I'm hearing. It's the power. It's a gas giant. And it's like, she's not afraid. You know, like, I'm a Venus. I'm a Taurus. And I'm ruled by Venus. And such a tiny little hot planet, right? But I find myself so attracted to the big gassy planets. Like, I don't know if it's like the contrast. That's what I'm feeling like. It's the contrast that attracts us to things that may not be for us, okay? And we have the portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and a wild card. So that sounds amazing, because if you look at this card here, she's like walking up to the portal. So you get there, you know, you're there. Now it's up to you to decide, what do you want? What will make you happy? Everybody else is running around the world trying to make themselves happy. But when is it time for Divine Feminine to get her rewards? What makes her happy? You know, for me, it's the simple things in life. Having a safe home makes me happy. Having children, being able to play with my dog, and be able to live without, you know, worry. So here, the courageous peony, multifaceted, unique nature, and let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen. So now is not the time to shy away from your gifts. If you're working on any projects or any gifts right now that you're doing, I encourage you to let people know what you're doing. Like, not necessarily your family and friends, because sometimes they're not very supportive, but let the greater public know what you're doing. You know, advertise online on Facebook or something where like other people can support you, because they will support you if they know you're available, if they see you. Let yourself be seen. So don't limit your environment. Don't limit who you allow to help you, I guess, you know, or to interact with you. If you've only hung out with the same people your whole life, it's time for you to find some other people, because there's amazing people in this world. There's no need to be stuck talking to the same 5 people forever. And look, it says you're not alone. What did I just say? Isolation, physical connection, and community. This is Spirit calling on you to expand yourself, open up to even one person. I feel like even if you could open up your heart to another person in friendship, there could be a beautiful friendship that comes from that, okay? Even your twin counterpart. And then we have the new earth. It's happening, and keep holding the vision. So this is just spirit encouraging you to say, you know what, you were right. There is something going on here, right? The new earth. There's that book by Eckhart Tolle, The New Earth. I suggest you read it if you haven't, because it has some amazing insight on how we are creating a new earth, not because we're changing out of a physical earth to another physical earth, but rather because we are changing our hearts. And when we change our hearts, that vibration changes our world, okay? That's why it's saying to keep holding on to your vision, because you hold that vibration inside of you and nobody can take it away from you. And it can duplicate, it can spread, just like evil can spread, goodness spreads 10 times more. That's why we need you. We need you to hold that goodness, right? Until people can get some of it for themselves. Okay, then. All right. I'm feeling a little tired energetically, honestly. So I'm just going to close here. I'm going to pull a couple angel cards. I haven't been doing this for a while, and sometimes, it's just like anything. When you work out all the time, it's easy. But if you haven't worked out for a month or two, it's hard to go back to the gym. So I'm just going to take it easy today, you guys. I'm just going to do this reading and pull these angel cards. And maybe this afternoon or evening, I could do the Divine Twin Flame readings. But I feel like this is a lot to take in right now. So let's see. What do we have here? From the angels, we have Beginnings and Archangel Jophiel. So for the beginnings, this is what we have here. It says, life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities in you like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald a total change. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and outworn has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. Affirmation. I welcome and nurture the new in my life. I welcome and nurture the new in my life. I welcome and nurture the new in my life. Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel works on the golden ray, drawing wisdom from source. Ask him to illuminate you and help you to connect with your own deep knowing. He will also help you to learn and absorb information. So if you are studying or involved in any form of education, divine assistance is available to you now. Call on Archangel Jophiel for direction and strength. He will help you to remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it is time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom. So visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. Affirmation. I connect with my inner wisdom. I connect with my inner wisdom. I connect with my inner wisdom. Amen to that. All right. Thank you so much for watching Angel Love Tarot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.